This video is going to be about those very destructive things that happen that you didn't think would happen, or that you were watching it but you didn't think it would ever happen to you. And I have a little bit of a Japanese beetle problem in my garden, and they're eating all the leaves. And here was really the issue is I had a Japanese beetle watch on my flowers across the yard. They were eating my zinnias. We were taking care of them, which means we just kind of take them off the leaves, you put them in soapy water, and they're gone. You have to be careful not to squish them because those type of pheromones get out and it actually attracts more Japanese beetles. So you have to completely soap them up, destruct them, and then keep up with it. So I was on watch and taking care of that on the other side of the yard. And I thought, all good, all good. And I kind of let my garden do its thing. I don't check on it every single day until it starts producing some fruit and vegetables. And I come in here and there is Japanese beetles all over my beans, all over my broccoli. It has completely eaten all my broccoli. There will be no broccoli this year. I don't know if I'm even going to get beans because these are like paper mache. You can see right through them. They have eaten pretty much everything. And where I'm going with this is I was so attentive to the flowers, the Japanese beetles just destructing and eating away at the flowers, that I completely forgot and neglected where they could be, where they could be doing even more damage. Because flowers are flowers. It's great if I can pick them, but like I want the food. We want the food for our family and canning and meals. Where in your energy journey are you maybe neglecting something that is more destructive than what you're paying attention to? Sometimes we like to stay in the comfort zone of our growth, which means, oh, I'm addressing this relationship that needs to be worked on, but that's not really the draining relationship or the destructive relationship that's completely destroying your energy. This relationship over here actually needs to be addressed because that's the energy that is draining every day. And I'll see this between work and home, that I'll be working with people on moving into healthy conflict conversations and how to do that. And they might be having a conflict conversation with their team member over here, and they're like, oh, it really went well. And then they'll bring up some things over here in the department, and I'll ask about the boss. Have you talked to the boss yet? The big issue in their specific situation, and they have not talked to the boss yet. Now, is there benefit in doing those other things? Absolutely. Get your reps in, get your practice in. But this was months. These relationships were being repaired. They were really good at it. They were getting confident at conflict, and they still have not set up a meeting with their boss, which was the most destructive uh, energy pattern going on in their specific journey. So, where in your journey are you avoiding the thing that actually is more destructive than the thing you're working on? This could even be through those 4 energy categories we continue to talk about. Maybe you're addressing cognitively your brain fog, which is great. Maybe you're addressing some of those relationship conversations, great, but you're avoiding the emotional baggage that you're carrying. And that's actually more destructive than repairing those external factors, because that emotional baggage is affecting those external factors. Same with physical. We all know when you don't feel good, you don't do good, right? You get the brain fog, you get more emotional, you're cranky with people, you're impatient with people when you don't feel good. So if physically you are not addressing things, that's going to start bleeding over to those other categories. That's the destructive category to focus on. And even though these are the big hitters, they're going to be hard to do, they're going to have the big impact. It's the 20%. The 20% of your efforts is going to have 80% of the impact. And when you begin to address these big energy drain suckers, you start to shift the energy, because every pattern either feeds the energy or it drains it.